you get your bets out right when we're doing the hellos. Just because we're right classy. Hello. Cameras.
That's us.
Everyone wave at the camera. Yay.
Hello.
Apart from Connor.
Hello, everyone.
Too cool for this kind of stuff. Yeah, really not going to be. Okay, so yeah. Session 14. And before we jump into it, we're going to do our usual hellos and thanks, and then a quick summary. So if you don't know who we are, if you've not seen us before, we're Differing Fates, and we do a weekly D&D 5th edition session, usually every week when one of us isn't pretending to have a social life going on.
It's family this week.
Family this week. Yeah, but at least you've pushed them to one side to join the show. So.
The issue is audio now, so everyone's coming through robotic.
Well, that's alright. We can hear you fine, and that's all that really matters.
Your camera's going slower than your voice.
Yeah,
so
I'm
watching.
Oh yeah, and it keeps speeding up.
It's like an old martial arts film.
Do you remember a couple of weeks ago when we had the decoders set up from? So the audio
like chipmunks.
was going. Yeah, the bit rate on the audio was slower than the video. So in order to catch up, it was speeding the audio up.
Oh wow!
So we sounded like chipmunks for about 3 hours.
Oh, that's the best. That is the best.
Hello, Kevin. Kevin says hi.
Kevin.
Kevin.
Hey, Kev.
So before we jump in and do the summaries, let's just do some quick thanks. So the first one goes out to Forgotten Adventures. So all of the battle maps, so we'll be jumping straight onto a battle map shortly, so you'll see what we're talking about. All of the battle maps are built using assets from Forgotten Adventures. James, we've lost your video feed.
It's not mine, it's Connor's, I think.
Oh, is it? Well, never mind. You've got a lovely surfer. I've lost my train of thought now. Yeah, so most of these are free, but they also have some that are really cool and premium ones that are paid for. So go to forgotten-adventures.net if you want to use some of these. They've got about 1,000 assets, so that are free straight away. So you can do loads to begin with.
Oh. What?
James is surfer and no Connor.
James has just realised that his camera's now pointing the wrong way.
No, it's actually the layout, because
yeah, it is.
my
Yeah,
camera's moved over to the left one rather than the right.
We've lost. It's because we've lost Connor's camera. There you go. I can see you again now. What did I get up to? Oh yeah, Forgotten Adventures. They're cool. Check them out. They're on Facebook. They're on Patreon as well. Roll20 Marketplace. If you don't want to mess with uploading and things like that, you can just go straight to them there. The other one, artwork-wise, that we use is Elven Tower. So the campaign map that you can see on the screen right now, that was made using assets from Elven Tower. These are really cool. I like this. It's this ink on parchment style, but they've got loads of others as well. And this guy also does complete adventures with his own artwork, and they're pretty good. So again, you can just find that guy on Patreon. I would recommend. He does have his own website as well, so if you just put Elven Tower into Google, you'll find him. The tokens that we use mostly, so the player tokens are done by Sir Tiefling, and of course Daft Camlo, who did Scattles, and hopefully in the future we'll be doing fresh ones for all of the characters. We also got a lot of the monster token artworks from Google. Most of them are just from the 5e monster manual. And finally, looks like we're getting a camera back now, Jim, so you need to move your camera again.
I just had a new follow.
Yeah, and finally the music. All of the music is by Kevin MacLeod. So you can go to Intex, I think it's called, intex.org, which is his website. He does literally thousands of free, well not free, but Creative Commons, which means you can use them on most of your stuff for free. Yeah, literally thousands. So check that out, it's really cool. And now we've got that out of the way, we can move on. So who wants to do the summary? Who did it last time?
I did it last time.
Alright. Connor's having tech issues, so he can worry about that. Dave, do you want to go? You want to summarise what happened? Do you remember?
Okay, I will remember what I can. So we ended up going to a little village sort of town. Lost seemed to have gone up on top of a building rooftop, which he picked up what he thought was snow, which was in actual fact ash. He saw what Mendez calls witch. He saw her on the rooftop. They tried communicating with her. There was no communication back. And then she was down the alley of one of the foot. Is it the 10 foot?
Yeah, it was like a 10-foot
Yeah.
alleyway.
Yeah.
Ginnel.
So yeah, we followed her there, and then she dashed off into a door, which we followed her into the door, up a flight of stairs, which led us to these undead sons of a bees that just don't want to die more than what they are.
That's true, yeah. So you guys spent the night outside of this ruined city.
Well,
that you've been going in
Scattles
for a
went
while.
for a look about first, didn't he, before we settled down for the night. Didn't see anything. So we decided to set up camp in Private Sanctum. And we kept seeing like this strange figure on a roof. And then we saw her pacing round the outer edge of the Private Sanctum. And when we went close and tried to talk to her, she didn't respond and would keep a gap in between and then disappear. And every time we sort of saw her, it was the same person, wasn't it? And every time we sort of saw her, she was doing the same thing, like she'd move back as you move forward. And
I believe I wounded her.
Yeah, that's right. So you shot an arrow at her, and although it appeared at first that she'd caught the arrow in mid-air, on closer inspection there was blood, so it certainly looks like you'd wounded her, yeah. So yeah, you guys followed her to, you went for this door which led down into some sort of underground cellar or basement of some sort.
Yeah, mortuary.
Mortuary could be. It was dark in here, and other than the candles that were there, you found that your dark vision that various, I think all of you have access to through spells or racial abilities. Your dark vision wasn't working, so there's some sort of magic possibly restricting that in this area. There are some candles, however, that are lit, which provided a little bit of light. And the first room you went into, there was these zombies, which did very little in the way of actually offence. They didn't try to attack you per se. Only when you guys started to attack them, and what you found was that they was really difficult to actually kill. So, taking them down, easy. Killing them, not so easy. So that's where we're gonna pick back up from. You are in this place, this underground area. You have killed a few of them, and it's currently Lost's turn.
was this one in front of Scattles still? It's not got an X on it. Is that one still?
He's hung, drawn, and quartered, isn't he? He is.
He is, yeah. So he was literally quartered.
And
there's very little bit of him left, but what? Well, it's not that there's a little of him left. It's all still there.
It's not been cut in half and things,
and it's moving around, yeah. So he's got like a leg that's moving, and
he's got one missing because I bashed him with it.
You bashed him with it, yeah. You battered the leg and the head as well as gone.
Yeah. But it's still alive.
It's still alive, yeah. It's still moving around and doing stuff.
Yeah.
So, over to you, Lost. What do you want to do?
I believe I've had my turn. Because at the end of last session, I decided to pray, to basically ask Mistress for her advice, and she decided to use one of my spell slots. So, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, Liana, then it's over to you.
And we found out that fire, or is it ice, kills them?
No,
Did we find that out?
Well,
Because
It was an attack that you did, Connor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It
someone,
was
was
an
this
attack
smite.
that Lost did, so you might have seen it, but
Yeah.
your character wouldn't necessarily know what he'd just done.
right. Okay.
Where am I? I wasn't ready for I pressed the wrong thing.
Ray of Frost, is it?
Yeah, we'll cast Ray of Frost at it.
Is that what you're actually doing?
That'll do, because I don't know what to do.
Okay, so you're casting Ray of Frost at it. Yeah, 20 definitely hits. Part of it. All of it. Yeah, it hits all of it. Why?
As much as I can hit of it.
So you freeze it, and it stops moving for a moment, and then the arms start wiggling again, and the feet start moving again. So that's not the end of it. Anything else from you?
No.
Okay.
That threw me in then, I didn't know what to do.
Okay, so the zombie now, its legs, which have come off, and Mendez had a leg a moment ago in his arm, they start to wriggle, and as they do, they start to move closer to one another. And as they get closer together, the bits of congealed blood that are hanging off them sort of meld together, and the leg reattaches to the body, or at least 1/4 of the body, but it doesn't do anything else. Scattles, it's your turn.
All right. I have no idea what I can even do to do anything to this guy. I'm just going to assume that the whatever it is that's linked these legs back together are still quite fleshy and probably still unstable. So I'm going to try and kick his leg back off as if it were a loose table leg.
Okay.
I say kick, I mean hit with a quarterstaff.
Okay, right, okay. Yeah. Give it a crack then.
Yeah.
Oh, natural 20, nice. So yeah,
I mean,
that hits.
As it hits, does it cast smite
is
as well?
yeah. Just sneeze, and for some reason, it makes me cast smite, which is amazing. Right.
That's nice. Yeah. So as you drop down and hit the leg, that's sort of reattaching. There's some sort of flash almost instantly. As quick as it comes, it goes. Almost like striking a match and just getting that flash. And the leg flies off. The body separates, and it stops moving.
Ooh. Scouts are just going to shrug and then say, I guess that's how you do it. I mean, sure.
Okay, Mendez, it's your turn. And they're not moving now. The eyes in the one that's actually got a head has stopped moving. And for the moment, there's no immediate threat, so we're no longer in turn-based combat.
Cool. I'm going to walk over here. Can I check these bottles out, please?
Yeah, sure. Are you looking for anything in particular? Are you just looking over them, see what they are? What are you doing?
I'm just going to look over them, see if anything is like represents like flammable sort of.
All right. Okay. Well, these are wine.
Right.
This is various bottles of wine. A couple of them are the same, but most of them are different. They're all sort of corked. They're quite old. There's a layer of dust on the glass. You have to rub that to see the label. You don't recognise the writing. You don't speak the language that this is written in, or read the language that this is written in. All of them are full. Other than that, there's not really anything to see here. They're not flammable. I'm not an expert in wine, but I'm pretty sure that you wouldn't get wine up to that sort of proof that it'd be flammable. So you wouldn't have thought any of these are flammable.
Damn.
Hey, are they a good year?
Do you want to try and figure out the age of them?
I'm going to just grab one and pull the cork off and drink it.
Okay. So you can see there's maybe half a dozen different ones. Most of them are in green bottles. One of them's in a browny red bottle. The labels vary. As I said, you can't actually read them. You don't read the language that they're written in. So some of them have just got like pictures of grapes on the front. One of them's got a pig, which has got a ribbon sort of around its neck. And some of the others you can't actually.
I'll take that one.
The one with the pig around it.
Yeah.
Okay. So this has got a really rich, really rich flavour to it. So the minute that you pop it, you can smell it, and it smells. You know, like that. Like if you've had a nosebleed and you can sort of smell that bloody smell.
The coppery.
Yeah. The metallic taste. Yeah. It kind of smells like that.
I'm gonna take a sip. And.
I love the idea of a Goliath taking a sip.
Yeah.
Full bottle.
This is good.
I'm gonna take a sip, but like half a bottle.
All right, you're gonna do.
And then I'm gonna just like give it to Skittles and say, "This good."
All right. Yeah, you would enjoy this. You're like a hunter, so you're used to sort of eating gamey foods that you've killed recently. So the first thing that you taste in this, it's got blood in it. It's got pig's blood in it, and I'm going to say you can identify that just based on your background. But it's very thick. It doesn't feel like a traditional wine that I've
Like it's like a syrup,
water.
sort of.
Not quite a syrup, but it's very thick.
Right, cool. Yeah.
Definitely sounds like a wine that Lost would like.
Yeah.
Like sample blood.
I pass it to Skittles and say, "You drink."
I'm going to take a sniff of it. What does it smell like?
So it's got quite a metallic smell to it, like like you've had a nosebleed. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm
gonna pat him on the back and go, "You drink, you're my friend. You no drink, no friend."
Wow. I can't believe you're even giving me this. All right. You know what? I'll have a little bit. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? You know. He just takes a very quick swig.
So yeah, it's quite thick for a wine. It's quite bitter and it's got that really metallic aftertaste.
More like a sherry.
Yeah, a little like a sherry.
Yeah.
So at the moment, this is based on you guys just taking a little swig. If you want to drink more, let me know.
No, good. Anyone else want some? Apparently, this means you're his friend. You know, it's worth doing, right?
I don't think it's the time for drinking.
I thought you were going to say making friends with Mendez.
Yeah.
You no drink. Celebration, we killed.
There'll be more yet.
Yes, we drink now and slay later.
I think I'll pass.
We need to.
I'm going to turn to Skittles and go, "She's the devil, no friend."
Not friends with you, no.
Yeah, maybe she just wants to keep her composure. You know, some people can't handle the booze like others.
I just grabbed the bottle off him and finish it off.
Oh, okay. Can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Do I click on that? Oh shit.
Yeah, so it's up in the corner on your saving throws.
Yeah. Oh shit, that's that one.
Yeah, that's the one. And then just from the drop-down menu, just choose...
Constitution.
Constitution.
I don't think I am good in that one.
Oh, 7. 7's not bad. Okay. I'll let you know if and when it takes effect. Anything.
Alright, well, I grab another bottle.
Okay, well, there was only one of them.
Yeah, no, I grabbed one of the green ones.
Okay, so the first green one that you grab, a couple of them have just got like grapes on the front. One of them's got like a building that was kind of similar to the farmhouse that you guys slept outside of.
Yeah.
You grabbing that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Should I really go along with DM when he says, "Are you having this one?" I should.
It's up to you. Are you sure you want to do that?
This one that's got a building on it.
I have to remember.
You want
I'm
one
not
with a skull and the crossbones?
Yeah, I should remember I'm not a barbarian now, shouldn't I? But,
sure?
yeah, do you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna drink.
You're going to drink that one as well?
Yeah.
So when you pop the cork on this one, It's not as rich as the last one, and it smells really fruity.
Ooh.
You taste it?
Yeah, I don't taste it. I just drink half of it.
Drink half of it.
That's like the taste.
It's like water. Although it's got the first time it touches your tongue, bearing in mind you have just drinking the other one, which was quite thick, you don't really taste anything, and then after a few seconds of drinking it, it's like water. It's not got a lot of taste to it. It goes down really, really easily. But then when you stop drinking, you just get this uncontrollable burp that you can't hold back. And I'd like you to make another Constitution saving throw, please.
Do I need to make a dexterity saving throw?
No, not quite. Okay.
Gonna vomit all over you.
So as you burp, your mouth just explodes with flavour. All different
When I
types
burp,
of
can
fruits.
I just hold a candle in front of it?
I mean, there is a candle to hand, and you
Yeah.
can. The candle just flickers.
Doesn't
go out.
I was hoping it was going to...
But yeah, that's it. If there is an effect, I will let you know when it takes effect.
Alright, I'll deal with that.
Right, I think we're done with wine tasting, right? Let's
get on.
Get forward. Does anyone go ahead?
Yes, I will go in front.
Yeah, so there's a double door here,
I see.
and the handles to this have got rope wrapped around them. The rope's quite dusted and frayed. Looks like it's been in place for quite a while.
Can I just try and pull like that to see if it...
Yeah, do you want to make a strength check for me? So this would be an athletics check. Just realised I put that on That's the one.
That one,
Yeah, that's the one. An 11. So you pull it and the dust sort of shakes off and you get this little cloud of dust and the doors rattle as they sort of move in and out. But no, you don't break them.
Can I get my short sword out and try just cutting through it?
Yeah, no roll required. It just
Right.
takes a few moments for your short sword to just slit it. Drops down. As you do this, you realise that the door doesn't have like any sort of mechanism holding it in place. But it just starts to open.
Oh, okay.
Oh, just
Can
wrong one.
I just check something? Do I have a torch in my inventory? Yeah, I do.
You should have a torch in your inventory.
Yeah, I'm going to light a torch if that's okay. As I walk into it.
Okay, so yeah, you can light a torch, that's fine.
Right.
Cool, wrong one. As you guys open, you see the doors open, you can see there's two more similar looking zombies type things stood here. You know, the skin's all rotted and fallen away, the clothes are frayed with obvious age. And these guys are just stood. One of them is stood just sort of north, if you like, this one that's further at the top that
Okay.
you should be able to see.
Right.
Sorry, I haven't lit your torch, have I? Let me just light
I
your
know.
torch. So the new update to Roll20 doesn't allow me to put a torch on that has a little bit of light and then a lot of light, and that really bugs me.
Yeah.
Just all or nothing.
It's all or nothing, and it bugs me because
Yeah, it's a bit.
I'm trying to create some atmosphere.
Um.
So this room, yeah, there's these two zombies in here. Both of them stood staring at the wall. There is a bookcase which has one shelf that's completely empty.
Right.
There are a load of books on the floor. There's another table that has a candle on it, but the candle's not lit. And that's all you can see at the moment.
Okay. So I see this one here die.
You do.
Cool. Can I attack it?
If you want to.
Can I?
Does anybody else want to do anything before he starts attacking it?
As they're not attacking us, wouldn't it be better if we just move on and then deal with the person who's either controlling them or, reanimated them? I'm thinking because it takes power to destroy these beings, and I'm not like the mistress, I do not have a limited power.
I was going to set him on fire with my torch. Well, his ranks.
I mean, I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just giving you a...
I'm going to try and set him on fire with the clothes he's gone. So I'm going to put the torch and see if they all set on. That means like his clothes set on fire.
Okay. I mean, his clothes are bone dry. Pun not intended. So as you put the torch on them, they do start to burn, and it doesn't react.
Oh, shit! I just oh, okay. Nah, that didn't work. Okay, let's go.
I never said it didn't work. I just said its clothes were burning and it didn't react.
Yeah, he didn't react. He didn't give me the reaction I wanted.
Okay.
So, okay.
As it stands there with its clothes on fire, you can see that after just a few moments, its skin, or what's left of its skin, starts to also burn, and it just stands there as it starts to burn away. It's doing nothing.
Oh. Is it taking damage from this fire?
You would have thought so, yeah. But it's not reacting, so you don't know.
Can I have a look in these books if there's out of any sort of knowledge that I would like to know about?
Yeah, okay.
How to defeat necromancy 101.
Necromancy for dummies.
Do you want to let me remind myself, yeah, you've only got the 2 on you. Do you want to make an investigation check as you look over these?
Yeah, sure can.
Whilst you're doing that, I'm going to climb into this hammock and have a quick nap whilst you're looking around.
Okay. The hammock is very dusty, but it holds your weight.
He starts pairing.
Okay, so it takes quite a while before you find any book on here that's in a language that you understand. But eventually you do find one. It's written in Giant. Or that is to say, it's written in Giant. It uses Dwarvic runes that you know and you understand because they're used in the way the Giants use them.
Yeah. Is there any spell books or all that I would know? Or
you probably wouldn't necessarily recognise any spell books, but this is the only book that you actually understand, and it's actually it seems to be, rather than a book, it's more of just a few pages in what looks like it might have been a journal, or possibly
interesting.
or possibly some sort of knowledge tome.
Yeah. Alright, I'll take it.
Yeah, you grab it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, there's literally just a few pages in there. Just scouting through them, runes are it's quite quick reading runes. Once you understand them anyway, so you do get a feel for it really quickly. And this explains about some land that whoever wrote it, called home, and it just talks about what it's like there. It mentions how the mountain gave birth to the giants, and that's, it doesn't go into detail. It literally just sounds like someone mumbling about their house and why they love it.
That's cool. Sounds like my home, the hills.
It
giants.
does sound quite similar to Stalsham.
So yeah, I think I'm going to have a rejoice sort of thing of it brings back memories of home, of where I've come from.
It is, yeah. It's similar to the Goliath fortress of Stalsham. So yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think yeah.
What about everybody else? Are you doing anything? I know that Scattles is having a great time in the hammock.
Doing his claws.
Yeah, doing his claws.
Can I take a look at what's through this door?
That door is locked.
Okay.
Can I stroke Skittles?
You can. Scattles, how do you feel about
that? Not very good. Not very happy with that, to be honest.
I'm going to turn to the team and go, I did not know they had a cat in the basement. It looks like Skittles.
I think you find my name is Scattles.
Oh,
I don't know where you got that name from. And also, I don't like being stroked, specifically by giant men.
Oh,
maybe if it was the fairer kind, you know what I'm saying.
A whole different type of RP.
Well, hello then.
You damned fairies.
Come, Mr. Gaff.
Branch into all different fandoms.
Is there anywhere out near me? Is there a door or anything near me?
There is a door.
Oh, is it?
It's not in that direction.
Oh, okay.
There is just one door down here that Lost is looking at.
Is that the one that's locked?
It's locked, yeah.
Can I check that table, see if there's a key there or anything? Did Lost say it's locked before? I don't want to.
I don't think he did.
Oh, sorry. So I metagaming. Sorry, guys.
I was about to ask if anyone knows their way around the lock. If anyone has any tools or abilities, either that or we kick it down.
Sadly, I can't do that.
Why?
Hey, do either of these two have anything jangly on them? Can I have a little look at the bodies to see if there's any obvious bulges or gangly keys?
Yeah.
Assist.
Make a perception check with advantage.
Can I try and do like a little bit of figuring the lock, picking it?
Do you have anything to pick it?
I'm not too sure. I don't think I do.
20, not bad.
No,
these guys don't have any keys, no.
Right.
Could I try thieves' tools on it?
Yes.
But it's still a query. You never set it up on my sheet.
So as you click it, select dexterity.
I will step aside so you can go there.
Nice.
Ooh. Very nice.
25, yeah, no problem. So you stick the thieves' tools in, just takes you a moment, and then the lock clicks. The door is open.
Who wants to go? Well, I've unlocked it, but who wants to go in first?
Yes, I will go in. Yeah, I'm going to enter. I still have my torch as well, don't I?
You still got your torch.
Right, cool.
Hey, Mendes.
Yes, Scatos.
Where's your bird?
Did I have my bag? My bag wasn't on the map, it was just on my shoulder, wasn't it?
No, you left your bed outside.
Um,
You sent your bed up to look around, and then you went into a building, and the door shut behind you.
no, I didn't know, because I was in the doorway. I didn't go up the stairs, on the roof.
Do we have anyone that was listening last week? Because I can't honestly remember. I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
I stayed downstairs and he was just on my shoulder. I didn't send him off.
I remember that Dave never
Is
went
Patrick
onto
in
the
our
roof.
viewers list? Patrick, what happened last week?
I didn't write anything down about the
I
bed.
didn't send him off. He was still on my shoulder.
Okay, yeah.
Because I was still downstairs and they came down to me.
Alright, I'll give you it. I'll stick
Yeah,
it
he
on your
didn't come
shoulder.
up on the roof.
Okay, so at the moment he's on your shoulder. When you need him to move off your shoulder, I'll get him for you.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm going to turn to Scout and say, we have one of those dead people in here.
Oh, another one.
Yes.
So what you can see here is that there is a coffin laid up against the wall. There's also two large boxes, empty, more like crates than boxes. They're quite sturdy. There is a couple of sort of old cooking pots that are just kind of piled up. They've got a load more of this ash, this black ash that you've seen elsewhere. And there's also a metal bathtub in this room.
Interesting.
Ominous coffin. Do we just leave that? Oh, is this a door?
That is a door, yeah.
Is there anything in this room apart from that stuff?
Make a perception check.
Is the door locked or unlocked?
The door is locked.
Perception. Ooh,
11? No, there's no else in here. That's it.
Right.
There's a rather funky smell, that one in the last room. You gather that's coming from the cauldrons. Smells a little bit like when you've accidentally, like, maybe not accidentally, when you sort of singe hairs. It smells a little bit like that.
Oh.
Hey, Liana.
Yeah?
I think this one's locked as well. If you're able to get your tools out, that would be...
Well, I can try.
A lady, yeah, indeed. That's a lady's prerogative, right?
I'll try and unlock this one.
Okay, make a check for me then.
Oh, it's set this time.
An 18, that's not bad. The door does indeed unlock once again, and as that happens, the other door closes, and you hear the lock activate.
Well, it's unlocked, but I think we've been shut in again.
It's alright, I'm used to it.
Is the coffin closed?
There's no top on the coffin or the two crates.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Are these boxes?
These are large boxes, yeah, but there's no top on them. Yep.
Yes.
The cat gets in the box.
If it fits, it sits.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. It's got to be done.
I'm going to turn to Liana and say, you must show me your method on these doors one day. They will come in good use for me.
You never know when you might need to get in somewhere.
That is true when I'm out and about on my own. A very good hand.
Well, if we're being locked in, maybe this is a test. Maybe we do have to end these creatures' suffering in order to progress.
But
Didn't that door open?
the door locked as soon as we came in, though, didn't it? We hadn't killed anything.
Yeah, that's my point. Is we might need to kill these in order to progress. If this one has just closed in the same way the first one did.
Well, the one that Liana was attempting to open, she did unlock that.
Oh, she did. Sorry, I misheard.
It's just the other one that's closed and locked itself.
Right, I'm on board now.
I guess
Ignore
I'm
me.
going through this one first again. Or do you want to go in, Liana? You unlocked it.
No, I'll let one of you lot go first.
Okay. I'm going to enter.
Okay. So as you walk into this room, there is another one of these zombies just stood staring into space. In this room, there is a small fire which has a kettle on top of it and a couple of stools around it. There's also 3 piles of hay that have pillows and blankets there. There's also a bucket that's got some sort of strange black ichor or ooze at the bottom of it. There is a door here.
Can I have a look at this black stuff?
Yeah, you can have a look. What do you want to do? I mean, it just looks like black,
I'm gonna
sludgy stuff.
just do that and sniff it.
It's shit.
Oh, interesting.
You've got shit on your finger.
Oh.
I was honestly.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm going to go like without me making a noise. I'm just gonna go up to Lost and go, "Hey, Lost, sniff this," and just do it to his nose like that.
Smells like shit.
I'm not even asking permission. That just happened. Is he bullshitting me?
He is something shitting you.
Yeah. Just for that, I'm not reviving you. I wasn't going to revive you anyway.
These seats, they have like some dust on them. Are they dusty seats, or have they had bums on recently?
That's quite an interesting one. All right. Yeah, make a perception check. I'm going to say you wouldn't be able to just look and realise. I think you'd have to actually have a look.
Can I
Oh, good.
You can't even find the seat.
At some point, somebody sat on these seats.
I think that someone has sat on these seats before,
Was it you?
I can neither confirm nor deny. And then he sits on a seat.
Well, I think now we know who sat on him.
Yeah. Is the fire lit as well? Did you say the fire's lit?
No, sorry, the fire is not lit.
I wonder if I wee in the bucket and I mix it with my arrows, would I somehow get some sort of like chemical thing on my arrows?
I mean, if you mix your arrow in shit
with my wee,
and your wee, and then you shot someone with it, they would have shit and piss in their wound, but they would also have an arrow in them, and that'd probably do more damage.
What's brown and sticky?
Snake.
I thought I might have like some sort of
you can try.
Those arrows.
If you would like to try, you can try.
Maybe it might cause use poison arrows sort of thing,
What, you mean like you did with your other character?
Yeah.
That was
sewage water.
That was sewage. Yeah, that was slightly different. Not that much different, but slightly different.
Is there a lid on? Is there a lid on this kettle?
There is.
Can I take the lid off?
Yeah, you can. And inside it is empty, bone dry.
Okay. No tea for us.
Is the fire are there logs on it and it's ready to spark up, or is it been burnt away?
It's been burnt away, and the ash is cold.
Right. Okay.
I do have an image where the fire doesn't look lit, but for whatever reason I didn't use it. All of these assets are from Forgotten Adventures. It's really cool. It's all modular as well. So check out the YouTube series on how to do that. Different fights at YouTube. So as you move over to this side, Mendez, and bring the light with you, you can see there is another one of these zombies that is stood. This one's a woman, and she is stood, and she's watching you. As you come across, and you get closer, you realise she's not actually watching you, but she's watching the torch.
Okay. I'll just keep going around. Is she watching the torch with some sort of intent?
Make an insight check to understand why she's watching the torch.
Inside.
There are two doors here. One here.
Oh wow, that's the first one.
And one here. It's you don't know why she's looking at it. It's really dark in here, and this is the only light, so it's possible that she's just
looking at it because it's only bright.
Yeah.
Right. Can I check this door?
You can. Which door? Sorry.
Is this a door?
The door that you're stood at right now.
Yes.
You can indeed. That door is locked.
Can I try and badge?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Make an athletics check.
Athletics.
So this door's made out of wood, and it's got iron banding around it, so it's a fairly strong door. And as you hit it, you do feel a little bit of movement, but not so much that it's starting to give or anything like that, and the door stays solidly closed. Also, the bang that you create echoes, both at this side and the other side of the door.
Well, this door is locked.
Yeah, but if it's echoed, maybe it leads into a hallway or somewhere long, rather than, just a smaller room.
Well, did you hear it from your side of the door?
First of all, did I hear his echo? That should have been established first.
You did hear his echo, yeah.
Right.
But the echo was from in this room, not from the other side of your door.
Okay. Yeah. Is this door locked? The one that I'm stood next to?
No.
No. Okay. This way is open. It's up to you. Do you want to go this way or check out that door first?
Maybe the locked door seems to have more behind it.
But this one's unlocked, so maybe it's worth checking.
Maybe it's unlocked for a reason. Locked doors always lead to mysterious adventures.
Oh, there's one way to settle this. I'll just open the door and see what's on the other side.
By the way, Rich.
Yeah.
Was it this door that had been shut up here?
This door's open.
Okay.
Sorry, this door is closed, but not locked. I'm surprised you could see that.
What?
That door?
I can't.
No, you can't. For anyone that's watching that can only see my screen, when it's going like that, I'm pressing Control and L so that we can see what they see. Just in case you're wondering why it's changing.
It was more of an out-of-character question, because I know if something happened with one of the doors, I was just checking if it was that one.
Okay. So, Lost, as you open this door, this is a smaller room than the one that you're in now. It has another one of these hay bed things. There is another one of the buckets. This one's knocked over. There's nothing in this one. And there is another zombie. This is of a large male. And by large, I mean this guy's really round. His stomach has rotted and his sort of intestines and things have fallen out, but not entirely, so he's sort of dragging it around like a kilt.
These have all been human so far. We've not come across any lizard folk, correct?
Well, you haven't actually inspected them, but they are humanoid. Yeah, they don't look like lizards.
Right. Okay. Well, yeah, we should probably keep an eye out for Mozo and make sure we don't kill him by mistake. Can I just basically take a look around this room, make sure there's nothing else?
Out of character,
Mhm.
when I saw them running by me,
Yeah.
would I have seen her dragging a lizard fur like he was dead?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Free dead lizard folk.
Right. Alright. That's okay.
So if you're having a good inspection of the room, do you want to make a perception check or investigation if it's quite a thorough check, but if it's only a light check, just a perception. There is a soul candle in here.
I mean, they're both the same modifier, but never mind.
So as you look around the room and check the floor and the walls, the ceiling in here is quite a lot higher than in the other rooms. You notice, but yeah, other than that, you don't really see anything that catches your eye or your attention.
Well, there's just some fat undead in there. Hopefully when we kill the wedge, they'll die too. If not, we'll have to come back and kill them.
I'm just gonna say, excuse me, Miss Lady Ma'am, can you do your magic on this door?
Well, I can try. I'll try and unlock that one then.
Okay. Uh, 25. Okay, not bad. Yeah, so you have a play around with it, and the door does indeed unlock.
Do we hear any other doors closing?
You do. The door that Lost has just been to closes and locks.
Oh, good job, we didn't do that while Lost was in there.
Yeah, isn't it?
Oh.
It's almost like an interest in employees being subverted there.
Right, everyone's staying in the same room.
Are you going in first, Miss Liana?
No, I'll leave that to
Come
one of you lot that's a bit tougher.
Okay, I guess I enter. And move my screen across.
Okay, so...
Oh man, we got another undead.
So first of all, the first thing that you're going to notice, apart from the undead, which is again a female, this female... What's your passive perception?
Ooh, which one was that with?
Oh, yeah, your passive perception's okay. So this female is wearing a dress similar to that of the person you saw last night and the person that led you into this basement that you were following. The dress that she's wearing is similar. It's just older, tattier. There's a broken shield on the floor, but the other thing that you notice, the big thing in this room that you notice, is the walls are painted. the paint has worn away over time. Seems to be painted into a sort of medium red, so sort of terracotta, and it has a pattern in black that goes all the way around the middle in like a band, almost like concentric circles. You know, circles within circles.
Yes.
It sort of does that all the way around. There are two doors over here. Sorry, that similar to the double doors you saw at the beginning of today's session that were tied with rope. These are also tied with rope.
Okay. Well, this lady looks like the one that was following us, tracking us down, but do I see she has no red staining on her dress?
She does not have a red stain on her dress.
This is not the correct lady. I shot her and she was wounded, and she had blood on her dress.
Scattles and Liana, you two have got a slightly higher passive perception. Mm-hmm. You also see the similarities. However, you also see the similarities in build and size. So, if it weren't for the fact that this person is clearly dead and has been for some time, and the person you saw last night is not dead, it does seem like it could be the same person.
Certainly kind of looks like her somehow.
She seemed very alive when we last saw her, though.
Yeah, but I mean, you said yourself, like she said she's a witch, so she probably has some kind of magic that could make her look alive, or I don't know the constraints of like that kind of stuff, but
I'm gonna shout. I'm gonna shout.
could it be possible like that she has taken the form of whoever this person was while they were alive or something? Is that like possible?
Would I
make an Arcana check?
Can I just say, like, well, she's a witch. Witches can do anything to our imagination.
Yeah, you can say that. I mean, that's conjecture. That's the sort of thing that he would believe. 16. There are numerous spells for making something look like something else within the School of Illusion. You know this. You don't know the finer details of them, but you know that in order to create an image that moves and interacts the way that this one has been, that is a very powerful form of magic that few learn.
There's powerful forms of magic that would do something similar, but not many people tend to know it.
Liana, can you make a history roll for me, please?
History.
A history.
These two doors, is it two doors in one, lead to the same way? Or is it just two?
Oh yeah, these are double doors that open inward, so into this corridor.
Can I use my 15?
You want to use your 15 instead? Okay. Alright. So what's your modifier?
+5.
+5, so that's a 20 overall.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, so as you stand looking at this zombified version of what you'd seen the night before, with the shield on the ground, the paintings on the wall, the colour of it, the way that Mendez is sort of walking around it with his torch, you get the most incredible feeling of deja vu, that you've seen this and you've been here before. And a 20 is really good, so I'm also going to chuck you a few more bones. You know, when you pulled the card, you know that life is fluid and time, you have a different understanding of time now, and you know that it can move in certain ways, and you feel as though what's happening right now, time, the order in which things happen has been ever so slightly disturbed, and it's right now. The next sort of 10 minutes game time, in-game, you're getting the feeling now that something that should have happened hasn't, and if it doesn't take place soon, things could change. Yeah, don't mess with a deck of many things, as he warned you all.
I got slightly compared to him.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
For example, your body hasn't been abandoned and eaten by wolves.
No.
I'm gonna try.
My wall. I was hoping to get Essel back.
You left her on a hill, unable to move.
Actually, true.
And that's still much more better off than wherever her soul is.
I'm gonna try and use my claws to take a patch off of her dress.
Okay.
Liana's going to try and explain to Lost how something doesn't feel right.
Okay.
Like, and something's supposed to happen that hasn't happened.
Ooh, I've just realised a good way of explaining what you're feeling.
Go on then.
You know when... sorry, we're about to get nerdy. You know in Star
The
Trek...
Mandela effect.
No, do you know... Maybe. Do you know in Star Trek when it all changes around Guinan and she's the only one that knows?
And she's saying that something's not right.
But she doesn't know what it is.
Yeah.
Because she's a part of both universes. That's what's happening.
Ah. She's going to tend to Lost to say, something's not right about this.
Scattles, you pull a piece of the dress off, no problem.
I'm going to uncut the door. I'll just
What?
cut the door up.
What? When you say this, do you mean this particular undead?
No, just this place, this situation. It's like deja vu, but something's not right.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that. What do you suggest?
She wouldn't know, would she?
I've given you all the information that I'm willing to give you.
I'm going to walk through the doors that I've just opened.
No problem. I'll just open that door for you.
Oh, sorry.
Whoa.
No, there we go.
I might have to lose the webcam, because despite the phone being plugged in, I'm still gradually losing battery. I'm on 3%.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So,
Okay.
ta-ra all, but I'm still going to be here in voice and spirit.
Hey, is
Right,
there
dude.
anything in this room?
In this room, the pattern continues. Oh, James gone. There he is.
Okay.
The pattern continues, however, the room is very small, and you are faced with two more doors right in front of you. And these ones have a chain on them with no apparent lock.
Right.
I want to have a closer look at the undead woman.
Closer look at the undead woman.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you looking for?
I want to try and work out if she's something to do with things not feeling right.
Okay, so I want you to... I'll combine two rolls in this. So I want you to make an investigation roll to see what you can take in. And I also want you to make an insight roll so that you can sort of use your inner eye to understand what you're looking at.
Investigation, insight.
That's a
My
good roll.
insight's not good. Right, it's not terrible.
Okay, so as you look around this woman, and I mean your investigation was brilliant, you can see that one of her eyes is looks almost alive. She's also following the torchlight. It's blue. The other eye is just all white. You can't see anything there. You also notice as there's a large hole in her neck where something, possibly flies and maggots, has been eaten away at her, and you can see into her neck, and you see that her neck has been snapped. The skin around her neck is also unevenly worn compared to the rest of her body, which, based on a 27, which is fantastic, I'm going to say her neck was broken possibly by hanging.
She's the witch. They hang witches in them days.
Maybe. Insight-wise, 10's not great. She seems like she's where she should be. The problem is, it's where everybody else is, and it's what everybody else is doing.
Within the group?
Maybe. 10's not great.
I'm going to take a piece of the shield and see if I can jam one of these double doors open.
Okay. So let's have an athletics check as you try and jam it in the hinge or underneath it as like a doorstop or whatever.
Not great.
It's not terrible. But it's done.
Cool. Maybe we need to get out of these doors.
I will. Can I just unwrap the chain around it?
No, it won't move. The chain appears like a fixed piece of metal. It looks like a chain. It looks like it would be flexible, but the minute you try to move it, nope. It's solid.
But what's the door made of?
The door, like all of the other doors in this place, is made of solid wood with iron banding, iron hinges, and an iron handle.
Anyone got an axe?
Something just doesn't seem right about this.
What do you mean? Nothing. It's a door. What doesn't feel right about a door?
There's something not right about this place.
This place will obviously not. There's Walking Dead. Nothing is right about Walking Dead.
No, they ruined it, didn't they? It was going so well.
True. Actually, the last series was pretty good. But anyway. Do you think that we need to dispatch of this, whatever this is?
I don't think it's her. I don't think she's the problem.
But is she the solution?
Is this room like how would I put it? Like is it like a room with like a spell on, like maybe there's meaning to the painting on the walls.
It's more that it feels like something should have happened or should be happening,
but what,
and
what
it hasn't.
This? You say
well,
stuff
know.
should be happening, and the stuff that is happening is we are going through doors.
Being a wood carver,
yes.
Can I make an assessment of what this wood is on the door?
Yes, you can. So make a woodcarver's tools check and use intelligence as the modifier.
I don't know how to do the... Oh, yes, you do. You did. Oh, crap. I did it wrong. 1 sec. So that's a plus... no, definitely not plus 7. It's a -2.
It's a -2. A 10. Okay.
I don't think clever.
So you don't actually discern the exact type of wood, but this is a hardwood. That's pretty much all you get from it. It was well cared for and varnished well, well made, so it's not deteriorated much over time.
Okay. So the reason why he was doing that is to think about is it something that he could chisel away at to get through.
He could. It would take hours and hours and hours, but he could.
Well, folks, there's no getting through that unless you want me to sit here with a hammer and chisel for a very long time.
Oh, do I want? Sod it. Okay. I'm going to get an arrow out.
Okay.
Rip a little bit of cloth, like a bandage like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wrap it around my arrow. I'm going to set the rag on fire, and I'm just gonna jab it into her.
Oh, into hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hope
At
it
any
just starts
specific
like
point?
setting on fire.
Okay. Okay. Can everyone make an initiative roll, please?
Oh, I was going to tie her legs together. Never mind.
You can still do that, but you'll have to be faster. Yeah, you just have to be faster than Dave. Oh, Mendez.
Right.
Oh, jeebus.
Go.
Come on,
Power Rangers.
Is it initiative like that, yeah? Oh god, that was rubbish.
That's a yes.
Okay, Scattles, it's your turn first. So what's happened is at this very moment, Mendez has done this. He's set fire to the arrow. He's lifted it up, and that's when the initiative order starts. So Scattles, it's your turn.
He's just gonna get his hempen rope out, tie her feet together quite tightly, or as tightly as he can within the time frame he's got available to. What do you want me to do?
Oh, dexterity check, please, to see how well you can tie it in the short amount of time.
Standard dex, okay.
16 is pretty good. Pretty good.
And that's kind of it for him. He's not going to attack because he doesn't have any need to. He's just like pairing, I guess, in case something happened.
Okay, Liana, it's your turn.
Alright.
Our groupie. Yeah, we've got a groupie. Our groupie is sat in the corner. He's ordered takeaway and it hasn't come. It's been like how long? An hour and a half?
Yeah, but they give it 80 minutes.
No, that's ridiculous. It's nearly lunchtime.
They've got 3 minutes.
We can ring them and shout at them during our lunch break.
It's Friday, the football's on.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
So if there is any background noise and munching, it's me.
Oh, you got them spring rolls.
Does everybody want to know what this takeaway is? Okay.
That can be our competition for today. Guessing what takeaway our group is ordered.
I'm going to ready an attack.
Okay, what's the attack?
If she tries to attack me, I will use Chill Touch on her.
Okay. Noted. You are ready that attack. Lost, what would you like to do?
Well, I mean, no one's actually taken any offensive action against the undead, have they?
Yeah, so Mendez is in the process of trying to stab it with an arrow that is set on fire.
With his rags that he's pulled off himself.
Yeah.
I think this is the most unoptimal thing I've ever done, but I'm gonna, just do nothing.
You sure?
Because from Lost's perspective, that thing hasn't engaged. We haven't engaged with it. Mendez is just doing his weird science experiment. So I'm
Weird
going to
science.
do the most unplayer thing ever and just skip my go.
Okay.
Lost didn't try and kill undead.
I know.
My word.
Okay, Mendez.
Anyway, that's an
Your name
actual
is
play.
Professor, not Mendez.
You can change your action if you want, otherwise you stick it in him.
Yeah.
Me?
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm just
No,
gonna
Mendez.
yeah.
Okay, so make a
follow the light.
well, this would be an improvised weapon attack, so you need to just make a strength attack. So just roll your strength. No, not that. Yeah, that one. It'll add up to the same thing because you are.
So, do this one.
Yeah, I mean you can do any. You can just use the saving throw because you are considered proficient. Actually, you'd not. No, that's unarmed attack. Never mind. We'll fix it. So we'll minus 3 off your thingy. So 19, it hits anyway. Much ado about nothing. Sticks in the back. And as it does, the arrow just goes straight through her rotting corpse and sort of pokes out the other side. Roll for damage.
Okay.
So for damage, I would like you to roll a 1d4 because it's an arrow.
Just watch out for the cats.
On time.
We just mentioned cats, so any moment now, our viewers will
Is that right, yeah?
Yeah, that's right, mate.
I know, but I'm worried you'll let us know.
Yeah. A 2. So that does 2 points of damage.
Yay.
Okay, so as the arrow goes straight through.
If I was in the back, would that mean I would have had advantage? Can I ask? Because I am literally like backwards.
It wouldn't normally. She is flanked. However, Lost isn't engaged, so she's not flanked. Also,
neither's Connor, ladies.
yeah.
Fucking hell.
He's got my door up.
That'd be right. Okay, yeah. So she's actually not trying to defend herself. So I'm gonna let. Yeah, you could roll with advantage and see if you get a crit.
Oh, which one?
So which one?
Yeah. So just roll it again. Do your
Strength.
Yeah, -3 from the outcome. We'll take in your first roll because you'd already rolled one. 16, so it didn't actually make a difference.
Oh, okay.
I know. So, it's our turn, but we're going to take a short break because my cat's done a runner and it's not allowed out. So I have to go and get it.
Alright.
So yeah, we'll be back in hopefully 5 to 10 minutes. And tonight's giveaway for giving away some dice. You've got to guess what the other Rich, our groupie, guess what he ordered. It needs to be exact. He's ordered takeaway, and just saying pizza ain't good enough. I don't think it was pizza. You got it. Hey, we're still having a break.
And don't people need to send us their address?
Oh yeah, and Patrick and who was it who won last week? Patrick and somebody else who won last week. Send us your address. Send a private message to the group to Differing Fights, and we will send you out some dice. Don't put that on screen. They've got to guess.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll be back soon. We're going to take a short break.
Thank you all, everybody, for watching.
We're coming back right now. Oh yeah. So we're back. I didn't have I turned us on? I have turned us on. We are back. Hey, what's going on here? Why is that creeped into there? That ain't right. I wonder how long that's been like that for. That needs to go there like that. Now look what's happened. What is going on here? I wonder how long that's been like that. It's my screen not working properly. That'll do. I'll fix it properly another time. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself here about how it's set up. Alright, we're back. Did anybody guess what? Patrick had a go. Prawn toast and lemon chicken. It's not prawn toast and lemon chicken, Patrick.
Close.
It's close though, yeah, it is pretty close. Does anybody else want to have a guess? What takeaway was ordered by our friend who sat in the corner that you can't see? Someone's got to have a go. We've lost James as well. What's going on with that? Discord video is not working.
I'm definitely here.
You are definitely there, but for some reason, it's not working. It's not that one. I'm having all kinds of problems today. That should be working. Why is it not? Oh, I don't know. Okay, that's annoying. There we go. Oh, there we go. I got you. I got you back.
Hey.
Okay. What did you order, Rich?
You asked me while I've got food in my mouth. Anyway.
You can talk with food in your mouth. I've seen you do it.
Yeah, but not on the live stream. That's some manners. Right. So, salt and chili tofu, mushroom curry, spicy noodles, and veggie spring rolls.
There we are.
There we go.
I never would have guessed. But it's the lack of meat that threw me off.
Well, you should know that now.
I do know.
So.
He's lost his mind.
He has gone insane.
Alright, we're just waiting for Connor to come back. Are you back, Connor? No, Connor's not back. He will be back.
This lack of meat will turn you into a vegetarian.
He's already a vegetarian. Oh, I see. It was some sort of... It was humour. I'm not familiar. Not very good at it. It's only 10 o'clock. Yeah, where's Connor? Did he say where he was going?
He said he was
Is
going
that Connor?
sick.
Mm,
This could
sounds
be
like it.
Literally just sat back down.
Hey, hello.
Hello.
We're back on the air now.
Oh, hello.
Nobody guessed, so nobody gets dice this week. Oh, that's a shame.
No, you've got to give it to the guy who got lemon chicken.
What? Patrick.
That's
Yeah,
two
no-
sets
no
of
one-
dice
no
you
one
need
was gonna
now.
get-
Alright, Patrick, you win. you're gonna have so many dice.
We need the address.
We need your address, Patrick, so we can send you one from last time. Send us a private message to the group chat. What is it? Differing Fates.
Yes.
Send a message to Differing Fates.
Or good Facebook message.
Or Facebook message, yeah. And then we'll send you some more dice out. That's 2 sets. That's enough to start a habit. Like Sarah's habit. Sarah's a dice habit.
You soon could be a special guest on our show or playing one of our characters.
What I've told you about freedom of speech, it's not a thing.
Yeah, it is.
No, I'm not. Yeah, that might be a thing. We can do that maybe. All right, let's carry on with this game then. You're in a room. There's
Take
a zombie.
up when you die again.
You've decided to stab it.
Yep.
So as you sort of push this through, and it sort of pops straight through her torso, come out the other side with the flame still burning. I'd like to point. She sees it pop out and her head moves. So straight away you get more of a reaction than you have from these other ones. And she lifts her arm up and takes a hold of it. And she's going to try and pull it through her body. You've still got hold of it, I assume? Or did you let go of it?
No, I let go of it.
Okay, so she pulls it out. And then she gently kneels and places it on the floor.
I'm gonna do like this, like crazy little like.
Well, we'll have to wait till your turn.
Oh no!
Scattles, it's your turn. She doesn't do anything else. What would you like to do, Scattles? Are you on mute?
That's a very good point. That helps.
I've got the stream going on my phone just so I can monitor things.
Yeah.
I looked down and all I can see is Connor. So Connor's got his video working again.
Yeah, I'm just trying to balance it whilst keeping it charging. It's not working.
So I'm going to withhold an action until I'm going to withhold a quarterstaff strike until this creature attacks anyone.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
That's me.
Liana, your previous spell, was it cantrip, wasn't it? Fails, because you didn't cast it.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Lost, what would you like to do?
What did I miss?
So, Mendez has got this arrow, wrapped a rag around it, lit the rag, and then stabbed this zombified young woman with it, and it's gone straight through her chest. And then she very slowly and casually pulled it through her body, the rest of the arrow, and then placed it down on the floor. She knelt down and she placed it on the floor, and then she stood back up, and she's not doing anything.
I'll try my best to end her suffering. These are just going to be regular strikes, no divine, just yet.
Okay.
So, do you want 2 attacks with advantage?
Yep, with advantage. Okay, so, yeah, these all hit. First one, that's 8 points, and then another 8 points. How about that? So as you swing your sword twice across this person, just cutting through her nightdress and her already rotten, leathery skin, and unlike the others, she's reacted, and she lets out this wail, this as you sort of slice her, and she turns her posture towards you.
I'm glad I've got your attention this time. That's it for me.
Okay, Mendez, it's your turn.
Would this be with advantage? Because I'm flanking her.
Yeah, if you're going to attack, that's with advantage.
As I bring my greatsword down, I'm going to say, "Reveal yourself, witch," and then strike her.
Okay. 25 hits, yep. 7 points of slashing damage, nice. And once again, she goes, and it's the voice is getting more sort of guttural as you guys continue to attack her. So the blade sort of goes into the shoulder and then stops at the shoulder blade. Pull it out, and she starts to turn towards you.
Do you want to do it again?
Do you want to do it again?
Because I have a second attack.
You do have a second attack,
and I will.
Can use it if required. 23 hits.
9?
9 points of slashing damage. Yeah. So once again, you swing the attack across, and she, and she's hands up, like sort of like using her fingers like claws, and she's about to attack you.
I'm going to say, "This is the witch. Her movements are just like the witch I shot the arrow at before."
Okay. Anything else? Is that it?
That is it. Yeah.
Okay. So she's gonna retaliate now by swinging her claws down at you, trying to sort of scratch at your face.
Okay.
And that is an 11.
Is that a miss, I believe?
That is a miss.
Yes.
So as she does so, you can just bring your greatsword up and use that to sort of pull her to one side, to push her hands out the way, almost like a parry, and it's harmless. Scattles, it's your attack.
Well, I'm going to do my withheld one first.
I thought the withheld one was if she tries to attack you.
Nope, I said anyone.
I apologise. Yeah, do that first, retrospectively, before...
It was Leanna. That's
No, that was the
No,
first
that
time
was...
round.
Hers had already failed.
Okay.
Yeah, I apologise. I thought it was to attack anyone. Do that first. That would have happened the moment she tried to attack.
Ooh, very nice.
This is the second one tonight. You're using more than your allocation.
What's going on?
Okay, yeah, the long start down. Ooh, a 14.
Nice.
So you, as she goes into attack and Mendez catches her attack with his greatsword, you very quickly move the quarterstaff across and smack her with it, knocking her to one side. She hits the wall, falls back, and then falls to the floor. She's sort of laid across the floor quite dramatically. And as she's laid down, her mouth opens. It opens very wide, and all light in the room, the only light in this room, is from
My torch.
from Mendez's torch, which you greatsword's two-handed, so you've dropped it.
Oh yes, I have. Yes, sorry. It's from the torch on
The flame is actually sucked into her mouth, and it goes dark.
She's going to spit back out as a fireball in an enclosed space.
Ew.
Oh no.
Scattles, you have another attack and movement.
Lol. Dare I just use my action to light a torch? Yes, he does.
He does.
He's going to go, hello? And lights a torch.
In the darkness, you can hear a strange noise, the cracking of bones, the ripping of skin.
Hmm.
You also feel a presence, a very heavy presence in the room.
I have put on some weight.
When the torch lights, the flame is suppressed and comes down. And where the body had previously been of the female zombie, you can just see the bottom of a dress. Dark red, with these grotesque purple feet, long yellow claws, like nails growing out of the toes.
Oh no.
I am going to... I know I've obviously not used... I've done my action in respect of...
You've done one attack action. You still have your movement, your bonus, and your second attack action.
Okay.
Just said
Well, the thing is, I need to put the torch down somewhere in order to do something. So...
It's a good point, you've used your bonus to light a torch.
Yeah, I have. But what I... No, Can I use a key point? No, I can't use a key point. Because that would be a bonus action, and I can't use a bonus action. Or can I?
You've used your bonus action.
Yeah, so I'm not going to do anything. Except for go, oh.
Okay. Oh. Alright, Liana, it's your turn.
What can I see?
You can see what you can see.
Yeah, well, I can see the outskirts of... So what do I actually see?
So in the darkness,
I see a token, a little bit.
Yeah, you can see. You can see the silhouette, the shape of a woman just stood beyond the reach of the light. Well, you're not even sure it's a woman. It's just something that's large, and by large, at least 9 feet tall. You can see the bottom of this person. There is this, like I said, this deep red dress, browny red dress, with a purple foot sticking out that's got these long yellow grotesque nails, like claws.
In regards to this deja vu and things not feeling right,
That's gone.
Has that gone?
That's gone. That went a few moments ago.
I'm going to take a step forward to there, and I'm going to say, looking towards the thing, are you the person we're looking for?
Okay.
And then, like, more towards the rest of the group. Things feel as they should be again now. And that's it.
Okay. Lost, it's your turn.
Seeing Liana try and commune with this creature in the way that is... fuck it. That's our witch. Take a step forward. The token's obscured by the darkness on the screen. Is she actually in darkness?
She is in darkness. You can literally just see a little bit of her. Not enough to actually see, if that makes sense. You know she's there. But yeah, she's stood in just beyond the range of the torch, which is suppressed. A torch would normally light up most of this area.
Is she so far covered in darkness? Let me put it this way: if I lashed out my sword, am I fairly confident I'll hit within my own abilities?
If I can tell you in mechanical terms, and then you can interpret as your character, an attack would be at disadvantage.
Righty-ho. Well, I've already closed the distance, so fuck it. I will cut my own hand and then thrust the sword into her, and I will bid her the farthest embrace into the mistress's arms, and assure her that her time on this plane is coming to an end.
Okay.
You want these with disadvantage?
Disadvantage, players.
Boop.
The first attack, which you mentioned, was a thrust. The creature deftly moves out of the way of the thrust. When you bring the second attack forward, she brings her hand forward. It doesn't make contact with the blade, but it misguides the blade and moves it away. Both attacks miss.
Okay. I have a bonus.
You do have a bonus.
I can do with a bonus, so that'll be it from me. There is one thing, but it's not yet time.
The wings!
It's an action. So yeah, that's it from me.
Okay, Mendez, it's your turn.
Rage!
Jeebus. Knowing that it's the witch, I'm just like, I'm crazy, and I'm just literally.
You don't know it's the witch. You have strong suspicions, and so do them two, because they've said that.
I believe it's the witch, the way that she put the arrow out of her body and put it on the floor.
Okay.
That is my suspicion. That is the witch.
All right.
So I guess I'm using disadvantage as well. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be with disadvantage.
Right. I'm just gonna swing my great sword. Oh dear.
So as you swing the greatsword like this, she again just moves her hands, and as she moves the hands, you feel it press against the weapon as you swing it, and your attack just doesn't go where you intended it to go.
Oh.
It sort of moves up and goes high above her, and just misses her entirely. You do have another attack.
Yes, I will use it.
This time, as you bring the attack down, you attempt to bring it down upon her, and she lifts one hand, and as she does, the blade seems to stop, and then with the other hand, she lifts it up, and it slips out of your hand and into hers, and she just drops it on the floor.
I'm going to shout at her. I'm going to say, "Reveal yourself, you idiot, you hideous creature.
Okay.
We do not work in the darkness.
Okay,
Come into the light."
because insulting things has got you everywhere in the past before.
Can I take a step back?
You can. That would give her an opportunity of attack.
No,
so as Dave
I'm standing my
decides,
ground.
are you going to stand your ground?
I'm
Okay.
going to stand my ground. I need my bloody weapon back. That is it. I need it back.
And now, because I can't remember, and it's bugging the hell out of me that I have to reveal part of the motive here. Who's carrying the deck of many things?
Me.
Okay.
See you later, Liana.
I've got part of a deck of many things.
Oh yeah, you are. Yeah, yeah.
We played Snap with them.
Yeah.
A deck of a couple of bits.
Yeah.
The arms move, and as they do, a small rune appears. So the arms move, a small rune appears, she puts her hands together as though in prayer, and then moves them out, and the rune expands. As the rune expands, it turns into a line and points straight towards Liana. And into the light, the hand comes forward. You can see this purple skin, very long, sharp, black nails appear out. You can't see the face, but you sort of see it move as she speaks. Give me the cards, dear.
It's not my turn.
And that's how she leaves it. Scattles, what would you like to do?
I'm going to move. Oh.
As you move around and the light encompasses this creature that you can see that stands about 9 feet tall, maybe a little less.
She's bigger than me.
She's bigger than you. She's very tall
I'm
indeed.
Are you?
No, she's bigger than you, mate. She has deep purple skin, a long crooked nose, and a long chin that sort of comes up. Her teeth are sharpened, not quite fang-like, but sharpened. Her clothes, which are many layers, brown cloth that comes around her with a large cape that's flowing around behind her and touches the floor and then drags for a little bit as well. A thick amount of black hair that is sort of curled into separate dreadlocks that comes up around the back and around the front of her. She's also wearing a necklace around her neck that's made of some sort of bone.
Are her feet tied together?
Her feet. Ooh, that's a brilliant question. I need to check something.
No, the one would do because she came out of the skin of the other person.
Well, we don't know, do we? Because we couldn't see.
Oh,
yeah.
True. That's very true.
Why is that showing? I don't need to show. Ooh.
I'm on 1% battery, so I had to drop the camera.
Okay.
Okay.
Apologies.
It's interesting. It's not clear. I'm going to say that there is rope around her skin, her feet, but they're not tied. No, it's broken.
Okay. I'm going to drop the torch in the spare space just above me.
Okay.
So that it's still lit, hopefully. And yeah, try and hit this young lady.
Okay.
She's clearly not a young or a lady, really. How
dare you, child!
So what I'm going to do is I am going to. Yeah, I'm going to hit her once.
Okay, go for it. As you move the attack in, her attention is solely on Liana. So yeah, you hit, so roll for damage.
So I've just got to interrupt a minute. We've got a new follower called Peter, and it's his first time he's watched.
Yeah.
And he's put it on his 75-inch TV, and he said it's just like he's playing with us.
That's cool. Thank you. Welcome to the stream.
And Patrick said you're a great DM.
Yeah.
Don't give him a bigger head then.
Let's fill the door for him tonight.
Dear me. Here we go.
If you send him your address, he'll send a signed picture.
Yeah.
You know which picture that is, Winky Face.
And it'll say Mr. DM like that.
I've spent the last half an hour building up some atmosphere here. Can we get back into it?
Oh, so
Yeah, we're here.
Patrick, look
Okay.
what you make us do.
Okay.
All Patrick's fault.
With my second attack, I am going to attempt a stunning strike.
Stunning strike.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's a normal hit. Oh.
15. So, sorry, I'm just correcting something that I've done wrong. So as you swing the attack in, she lifts up her arm, and it's almost like swatting a fly away. She just kind of flicks her arm up, and as she does that, the quarterstaff sort of rebounds towards you, and you have to actually hold on to it, for fear of losing it, and the attack does indeed miss.
Okay, and kind of annoyed at the situation, he's going to go for a foot to the, I guess, midriff. You probably aim for the face, but that ain't happening with the height of her.
Okay.
So unarmed attack. Jeez.
It's 11. Once again, her hand comes out. She's not even looking at you. Her eyes are fixed on Liana, and a hand comes out and just moves your foot away, and it just slides to one side.
Okay. That is me for the meantime.
Liana, it's your turn.
Then maybe there's a deal to be made. You are friends of ours. And I'm going to hold the cards out.
You're going to hold the cards out. Okay. Make a persuasion check with advantage, please. Okay. Good. Lost. It's your turn.
Sorry, I was just doing some reading. Okay.
Was it How to Kill a
I
Witch?
will. No, it was how my auras and shit work. So I'm gonna square up to her. So, if you are responsible for the suffering of those people and the conjuring of undead, there is no power that will ease your suffering other than that of my lady. So I suggest you start begging for forgiveness now. Action wings, bonus action, aura of protection on Liana. Not aura of protection. What's the feck called?
Rage.
Shield of faith.
Rage.
Shield
Again,
of Faith.
Dave, you do not have the right to tell anyone to rage.
You always forgot.
You spent an entire nearly an entire campaign as a barbarian and raged once. Then you decided you're going to let me play the character. So that's your final warning. Otherwise, I will take actions when I'm DM. So, yeah, +2 AC to Liana and the wings unfurl.
Rage.
Fuck off.
You can't
I will
say
get on a
that.
train to Hull and slap
Rich.
you.
That was Richard.
Oh, that's
Richard
it. Connor's coming back to get you.
Woo! Do it again.
Well, at least he'll have good
Connor's
internet.
coming back.
Yeah, at least he'll have good internet to play.
Okay, the wings come out. The Shield of Faith extends around Liana. I've increased your AC accordingly. As you square up to this 9-foot-tall creature in front of you, it's like this. She's looking down on you. Except she's not looking at you. She doesn't pay any attention to you at all. What's the DC for the? Is it a Wisdom check for the?
I'm just checking now. So it's necrotic shroud, isn't it? Oh,
Yeah.
There you go. I've just posted it. So it's DC 8 plus proficiency plus charisma.
Charisma saving throw.
So it's DC 15. Unless she's immune to fear, which I kind of suspect she is.
Now that's a 21.
Ah,
She doesn't pay any attention to you at all. Anything else from you, Lost? Assuming his phone's not gone dead, I'm just going to assume that's a no. Mendez.
Can I go into this space with Liana? Like
In the
sort
space?
of like yeah, so I'm like side by side with her.
No, you can't, sorry.
Ah,
You can't share a space with her, you're just too large. Both of you.
right. Okay. Would there be any way I could put spike growth around her?
Ooh, I'll have to double check, I can't remember exactly how spike growth works. Let's have a look.
It grows tiny thorns or whatever I would like it to be.
Well, it's a 20-foot radius, so if you was to centre it on... I'm reading that. If you was to centre it on Liana, the difficult terrain, the hard spikes, the thorns, it would cover pretty much this entire room. So all of you would take 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet that you move through it. And it doesn't look like it's a saving throw either. Oh. Yeah. So you certainly can do that, but as mentioned, it would damage everybody in this room would be bothered by it.
Oh, okay.
We learnt from fireballs.
You never did.
As a character, I don't know if I would.
Small and close.
As a character, would I understand it would harm everyone around me? Or...
Oh yeah, you know the spell in and out. Yeah, you know what it does.
I'm going to put my huntsman mark on her.
No problem. I believe that's a bonus action, so that's on.
Cool.
It is.
Yes. Do my fighting style. Is that
Fighting style. Your fighting style is
dual fighting style?
fighting. So that would be. Well, you dropped your great
yeah,
sword.
can I use my short sword?
So if you take your short sword out, then
Yeah.
that would be on. Target gone.
And I will go and I'm going to just swipe away and do nothing.
So she's in light now, so it's a straight roll.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Do you want me to re-roll that?
No, we'll just take your first roll as I would normally do it, which was a 10.
Oh, I did it with disadvantage.
Yeah, I know.
Well, no, I said
So your first roll was a 10 and your second roll was a 24. We always say when you roll with this or normal advantage, or with advantage, but it was supposed to be normal, we always say we'll take your first roll. So your first roll was a 10. So as you swing your attack, she's still got one hand out, the other hand comes across, and she just catches your blade, and then you pull it back. You have another attack.
And I do. I'll do it again.
Alright, take a disadvantage off this time.
I have. I'll put on normal.
Alright.
There we go.
22. So as she's put her hand out and you pull back, you manage to swing around and cut her arm. So roll for damage. And your hunter's mark, doesn't that give you an extra?
Yeah, 1d6 on it.
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll the hunter's mark?
Yes, please.
Extra 2.
Okay, so you're only using one dueling, so you got 11 in total. So yeah, it cuts, and you sort of pull it up her arm, cutting her arm. As you do, the skin it cuts, but just as quick as it cuts, the skin knits back together and heals just as quick. In an instant, no blood falls, nothing. Seems to have been very ineffective against her.
Okay. I can't use my action, can I, either to get my...
Well, you've used your action. It would be an action to pick your sword up. Yeah.
Right. Cool. Okay.
But you've used your action and your bonus.
No, that's fine.
You haven't really got anything left.
I'll just stay where I am.
Okay, it's her go, and a lot's happened in the last few seconds. You said perhaps we could make a deal or something like that.
Yeah, maybe a deal can be made.
Maybe a
You've
deal
got
can
our
be
friends.
Scattles tried giving her a bump on the noggin. Lost has tried to threaten her, and Mendez has slit her arm up, and her arm's been swinging around like this as she's been trying to stop these attacks. And she looks at you and she smiles, and she looks down at Lost next to her, and she throws her arm against him, as if to push him like a Jedi using the Force. And she's going to attempt to use Hold Person on. Let's do this at 3rd level. So, Lost, can you make I believe it's Wisdom saving throw, please?
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask a mechanical question?
You can indeed. Mendez, you also need to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, no. I've answered it myself. When you are a friendly creature.
Is it
So-
saving throw and then you put wisdom like that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
click on saving throw and then select
Wisdom.
And I need to
That's the
remind myself what her DC is.
Oh, shit, didn't mean to do that. I dissad. There's a 4 on top of that as well. For my aura of protection. Same for anyone within 10 feet of me.
Hey, say that again.
Aura of protection. When you are a friendly creature within 10 foot, make a saving throw. The creature gains the bonus to the saving throw equal to your charisma modifier.
Alright, yeah, got it.
So +4 to that 10 and 14.
Okay, so as she thrusts her arm like that, small circles, black circles, appear on the floor, and then out of nowhere, tentacles rise up and grab hold of your arms, both of you, and you have to and sort of shake them off. But you do shake them off, and they fall back down. And she quickly looks at both of you, almost with a look of admiration, and then looks back to Liana and says, "A deal can certainly be made." And then she looks at you two and says, "If these barbarians will stop swinging their sticks." Scattles, it's your turn.
He is going to withhold an action, similar to before. If she attacks, like either magically or physically anyone, then I'll strike. I'm holding out to see what's going to happen.
All right.
And he's going to say, maybe we should listen. See what she has to say. And that's me.
Okay. Liana, it's your turn.
Gonna look towards Lost and Mendez. The reason we came was to get them back. I'm just gonna keep the cards.
She didn't try to take the cards. I'd like to point that out. She kept her
I know,
hand
because
open.
I had my hand open
Yeah,
with
she
them.
kept hers like that as well. She didn't try to take them from you. Anything else?
No.
Okay, Lost, it's your turn.
See, Connor doesn't know what to do. Lost, however, we are not here to make deals with this practicer of the most dastardly of arcane arts. She must die for what she has done. And I will attempt to attack her.
Okay. Swing your attacks.
Yep. Divine Smite level 2.
I have time to look to the toilet.
Nice.
It's your turn after. I'll wait till you've done your turn.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Actually meant to roll first.
Yeah, you should definitely roll first.
Yep. 15.
So as you swing your attack with your Divine Smite, she immediately, sort of, her pupils dilate and she looks towards you and puts both hands out in front of herself to protect herself from you, and your blade just stops midair.
I just want to double check. Is she flanked? Should that have been on with advantage?
No, she's not flanked.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, so your blade stops mid-air, and she appears to be holding it for a second, and then she calmly brings her arms back and puts them down at her side, and releases the blade, and you can move it again freely. But for a moment, she had complete control over your blade.
So just gritting my teeth. You will walk into the lady's embrace and end your foul trickery on this plane. And a regular attack without Divine Smite.
Okay.
Of course you get the
Fuck's sake.
As she puts her arm down and you give your spiel and then thrust your blade into her, it hits straight into her chest, close to the heart. Roll for damage.
Plus I needed a 10 count, so 9 from this point. Because of the wings.
Oh, I put that on the wrong one.
Also, do you need me to break down the damage type?
No, that's alright.
Most of that's slashing, but there is some necromancy in there.
Okay, so how much is necrotic?
Necrotic, sorry. I think it's 5 points. I'll double check.
Okay.
Yeah, plus 5 wings.
Plus 5 for wings, yeah. Okay. So what we've got normal damage there then. So we've got we've got 12 normal. No, 11 normal.
Yeah, 11 slashing and then 5 necrotic.
Okay, so the blade sticks straight into her, and you, as it does, she's wearing a lot of cloth. It's thick, but you feel it push against you, like something is, and her arms aren't moving, and something is pushing against your blade, and it comes back out. You know you penetrated her. Don't laugh. But now it's it's been pushed out.
And that's it from me, I think. Yep.
Okay. Mendez, it's your turn.
I'm going to bend down and grab my sword.
Okay, yeah, that's your action.
Cool. Can I do another action to strike?
No.
No?
You get one action.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be me then.
Alright. Lady Melor is going to cast Sleep at first level, and she is targeting all of this at Lost. So it's only 20 hit points, so you feel your head go foggy, and for a moment you can't seem to focus on anything. The whole room goes all blurry, and you sort of give your head a shake, and it's gone. It doesn't impact you, but she definitely tried to do something to you. You're just not 100% sure what it was. She then looks again to Liana, and just confirms, I won't wait forever. Go on, Lost Boys.
Would I?
No, did I take 20 damage?
No, you didn't take 20 damage.
Right, never mind then.
Would I have visibly seen what just happened?
No, she casts spells differently to how spells are normally cast, and she didn't move or say anything, it just happened.
Am I involved in this?
No.
Cool.
No, Connor's fine. Doing fine.
He is going to... he's going to again just sort of say, there may be a peaceful way of stopping this from but at the same time he what is that blooming thing which can stop me from getting hit so hard? I don't think I have this on this character. Was this a Mozu only thing? So yeah, apparently.
What was you looking for?
Well, there's something that you can do as a monk where you could. Is it patient defense?
Yeah, patient defense. That's a monk thing.
But I can't see it on my list. Maybe it's
Is
at
it
a
a
different level.
subclass thing?
No.
Oh no, here it is.
No,
I'm being
patient defense is just a monk thing.
Don't worry.
Never
No,
played monk.
I found it. It's fine. I'm going to use patient defense though. So I spend a key point to take a dodge action.
Okay.
But that's basically me.
Okay. Liana, it's your turn.
Just tell us where they are. And she's still going to hold the cards out. They're there.
Okay. Lost, it's your turn.
The only piece you'll get is in the grave. Once again, I will attempt to Divine Smite at level 2.
Okay.
I'll actually roll the attack first.
That's a good idea.
Traditionally. I clicked it. There we go. Yay.
21. This one actually hits.
It does.
She
So
brings her arms up again in an attempt to stop you like she did previously, but this time she doesn't get it up in time.
oh yeah, we've all been there. 9 slashing, 5 necrotic, plus... Is she technically an undead?
You don't know the answer to that. But you're
Mechanically.
you're not having an extra dice now.
That's all I needed to know.
Okay. So I just need to do some maths here. In fact, I'll just do it one by one. That's that one. And then... How come it rolled dueling / necrotic twice? Am I not counting that?
No, for some reason... Oh yeah, it's because I had my fighting style ticked. Ignored.
Okay, I counted that.
It's literally just what's on... It's just what's on the dice.
Okay.
So... 14.
Yeah. So you launch, and as you do, the torch that's been dropped on the floor flickers a little bit, and the room seems a little bit more darker for a second. And as you sort of stab her, she has to grit her teeth, and you can see she's physically suppressing a cry of pain. Anything else from you?
Yeah, my second attack, please.
Yeah, do it.
I will. That was terrible. I did.
Yep, that one hits.
So... yeah, 11 slashing, 5 necrotic.
Okay, and then you pull the attack back and swing it up, cutting across her face. As you cut across her face, similar to what happened when Mendez attacked, the blade cuts straight across, and it goes from sort of her left-hand side straight
You've gone
away.
robot from my end. So.
Alright. Oh, well, everyone else can enjoy it. Yeah,
I'll just smile and nod.
Good idea. We can't see you, so do what you like. Yeah, you cut straight across her face, and as the blade cuts across and her skin breaks, by the time the blade leaves her face, it started to heal, and just, yeah, the wound heals as quick as it cuts. She sort of pulls down, and you seem to have made her very, very angry. She looks at you through gritted teeth, and her brow is all curled up.
Is she raging?
Anything else from you, Lost?
You know what, Leanna? That's actually a good idea. You're really starting to fucking piss me off. I would like the rage.
Okay.
Dun dun dun.
Should have done that before I did my attacks, but hey ho, live and learn.
Is
Why
Shield
won't you fucking die?
is Shield of Faith concentration?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Okay, Mendez, it's your turn. You have your greatsword back.
I do, and I'm going to feel honoured that I got it back, and I'm going to swipe down on her.
Okay. So as you swipe down, she turns and puts her arm up, and you can feel it pushing against the blade, but it's not strong enough, and you cut straight down, and once again cut across her neck. Just as quick as you inflict the wound, it seems to heal up. But roll for damage.
Ooh.
Not bad. You have another attack.
Yeah, I will do it again.
That definitely hits you. Same thing again. She tries to defend in the way that she has done before, and you can feel the force pushing against the blade, but you can push through it, and you cut through, hitting her arm, and it cuts and heals.
I'm going to say, I will be the champion in my mountain for slaying this ugly beast.
I do remember the days of Thaco, and we are not doing it. Attacks only take 2 minutes now. Okay, thanks. Okay, it's now her turn. She is. What is she going to do? Let's have a look. Give me a second. She is getting pretty annoyed. She is. Is she that annoyed? Yeah, I think she is. Okay. So, wrong button. Connor, she looks straight at you and through gritted teeth, sort of spitting as she does, she says, "I'm tired of you. A deal has been made." The first thing she does is she takes the cards, and as she puts her fingers on the cards, she looks at Liana and says, "Your friends are dead," and takes the cards. And I need. Why does that say DC 0? That's wrong. Oh, because I've hidden it. That's why. No, that is right.
DC 0. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no, worry about it. Make a wisdom saving throw.
An extra +4 on top of that.
16. You are now afraid of her, and at the end of your turn, you will take 14 psychic damage until you are no longer afraid of her.
At the end of my turn.
No, now. You take that now. Apologies.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
It's a -14.
-14. And you are afraid of her, which is not the same as feared. You are frightened.
Because I've never played Barb, I take it. Can I still be frightened if I'm raging?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Just saves me looking it up.
Yeah. This isn't the sort of damage that you take half from either, so you take full damage.
No, I've knocked 14 off.
Can you make a Constitution saving throw, please, for concentration?
I already unticked the box, but I can do.
Hey, maintained.
I will retick that box.
Why is that
right
there? Why has it put wings there? It should be there. And it should be 8 now. Let me put it to the top so it knocks it down again. Oh, that's not working. Okay, sorry. Scattles, it's your turn.
Okay, he's kind of got on board of the to and fro, so he's just going to try and hit her again. He's going to try in for another stunning strike.
Okay. As you raise your quarterstaff, she looks in that direction and just looks, and as she does, the quarterstaff just becomes as heavy as a 10-ton weight, and you just can't seem to lift it for a moment.
He's going to look within himself, attempt it again, using another key point in order to stunning strike.
Okay.
With a second hit.
That's a 17. So, yeah. So as you sort of the weight of the quarterstaff just seems to shift all of a sudden, and you quickly swing it up as you've been pulling against this weight and crack her across the noggin with it. What sort of saving throw is it?
It's Constitution.
Right. That's a 20.
Ah, balls. Right, okay. Well, I still hit her, I suppose.
You did. So you still roll some damage damages. 9 of them, to be exact.
And then... Normally, he would go for a standard unarmed attack, but he's just getting really pissed off by this point. He's going to try and scratch her.
Okay.
With his claws. Don't mind him.
Yep. That's it's not bad. So as you swing the claws in her direction, she raises one of her hands, and the claws sort of hurt for a moment, and you have to stop the attack.
Okay.
And it misses.
Okay.
Is there anything else? Is that it?
No, I'm done.
Okay, Liana, it's your turn.
I can hear the cogs whirring.
And say, you've got what you wanted. And she's going to pull a shadow blade out. Maybe it's time you leave.
Okay. Is there anything else?
No.
Lost?
I have to make a 30-foot getaway. That's 10 foot. Is there a door here?
There is, but the door has been opened.
Say that again.
There is a door, but it has already been opened.
Yeah, I'm running away, aren't I?
You are indeed.
So I will try and go through the door.
Okay.
And I can't actually see anything beyond this point.
Okay, so you run into another door that won't open.
And I just keep moving 30 feet. I
So
can't see the battle map.
Like on a game when, you know, they don't know how to work properly and he's going like that
Yeah,
against the door. That it's stuck.
You're doing this.
Great. So will that drop the rage then?
Yes, because you've not taken damage this round. Or dished it out.
Yeah, so drop that and then take 14 points.
No, sorry, I misspoke. It was only on that turn.
Right, okay.
Rage is unticked. That's my turn.
You don't get a saving throw?
What have they done?
That's a good question.
Yeah,
you
need to repeat the saving throw.
Wisdom.
It was, yeah. Can you see her?
19.
You can still see her. 19?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, sorry, you've got it, yeah.
Aura protection.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, yeah, so you managed to calm yourself and reduce the fear. You're no longer afraid.
Oh, that fucking bitch. He just comes round and he's in a different room. It's like,
Okay.
That's it from me.
She takes the cards and slips them into her many-layered cloak and takes a step back, disengaging as an action from the combat. And she's going to walk out. As she goes through this door, she closes it. Which means that you guys can't see. She was there. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm going to do a bit farther.
She's enchanted the door.
Okay, that's it. That's the end of her turn. Scattles, it's your turn. Now, at the moment, you can't actually see her. So you can, and I'm going to leave this up to the players, rather strangely. You can decide to relax yourselves and we'll leave turn-based combat, or you can decide to stay on guard and we will continue turn-based combat.
I'm going to stay on guard because... and he's going to say... He's going to move forward towards Leona and say, so let me get this right. You gave her the deck of many things. You got nothing in return.
Can we respond as normal?
So you're next anyway, so I guess it doesn't really
Yeah,
matter.
you can, yeah.
The safety of the group's more important than a deck of cards.
Have I returned?
You have, yeah.
What the fuck did you do? Those cards held power, and you've just handed over to a creature of darkness.
Mendez, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna run near the door and go, no, we let her escape. She would have been a trophy on my door. What are we doing? We let her go. One too many times is not enough. And
that would be it from your 6 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, seeing as there's been no action this round, we will end turn-based combat. So you guys are in free play, as usual.
And what of your precious friends? What of their safety?
What of the suffering of all the other undead in this land? Or in this tomb? They had lives. They deserve peace. They deserve the afterlife. Now they could be trapped in that husk form for who knows how long. We were supposed to end her and end their suffering. By the grace of the lady, did you not think?
Your lady is your lady. We came to find our friends. She wanted the cards, she's got the cards, and she said they're dead. It wasn't worth risking our lives.
But we are still trapped in this area, wherever we are. There are undead things still out there. Yes, they didn't hit us now, previously. What's to say that they will now? What of this door down here? Like, I feel like we are still... She literally said that we're dead, right?
Maybe we are trapped in this room. We are trapped in this room. She left. Who knows? She has trapped the door and we can never get out.
Let's try and open it then.
The door is not locked.
Okay. Well, we know how to get out, I suppose. I'm concerned about this door down here, but there's no way that we can get in.
Maybe there is if we can hit it hard enough.
No, that's, well, firstly, we don't really have, like, an axe or anything between us, do we?
Yes.
But also...
I have an axe.
You have an axe?
Yes.
He's got a great axe. It would stand out a little bit. It's great.
I think it's a normal axe.
I thought you got a great axe. You got a hand axe?
A great sword, yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah.
I mean, you could give it a go. It might take a while, but...
Yes, I will try. I think I will need to light a torch when I see.
You would need to light a torch to
So yeah, I'll light a torch and then I'll like throw it in the corner somewhere down here. So it gives me a.
Alright, that's fine.
And yeah, I'll try and hit it with my axe.
Alright, roll to hit with your hand axe.
Well, it does nothing.
9. You managed to miss the massive door.
Maybe this weapon is a bit too small. I'm not used to these smaller things. I'll just switch it around and I'll just get my great sword out and try it.
Okay. You can try with your great sword if you want.
Yeah.
This time you hit, yeah?
Would you like me to hit for the damage?
Yeah, roll for damage, please. 14, okay, that's good. So as you swing the sword, it cuts a great big, I'm going to call it a scratch, and there's a few sparks when the sword hits the iron banding that runs around it. It's done minimal damage. You don't feel like a great sword would be a good way to hack through something. It's more of a slashing weapon.
Sorry.
It's more of a slashing weapon for slashing rather than hacking.
I've got an idea, but this might be the stupidest thing I've ever done in my D&D career.
Are you going to try and have sex with the door? Because you're not a bard.
No, I'm going to do the one thing I usually do.
You're going to pray.
Fireball.
A little bit more than that. I'm going to turn to Liana and say,
Fireball.
I have to... Wrong character. I have to ask her for guidance. And now I have to approach her a failure. I'll invert the sword, so I'm like holding it blade down. Close my eyes, the wings are still unfurled. I need your guidance, I need your strength. I need it now more than ever. And I stab myself, seppuku style, through the belly.
Okay. So first, I would like you to take maximum damage from your longsword.
So that's D8 plus strength.
Yeah.
So 8 plus 4, so 12. Plus an extra 2 because fighting style.
Yes. Plus you've got your wings out, so necrotic, plus 5.
Plus 5. I did say this might be the stupidest thing I've ever done.
Next week we'll be saying, so last week Lost died.
Yeah.
He killed himself.
Last week,
After
Lost
surviving
stabbed
the
himself.
encounter. Go on then, what's all that add up to?
I'm just calculating now. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus 5, so 19? I
19.
can maths correct.
Yeah.
Thankfully I'm out of spell slots, so I can't cast Divine Smite on myself.
And now can you...
Roll a really bad religion roll.
That is generally what you do, but I'm just going to say a religious check, and it's up to you how good or bad it is. It's up to the dice gods.
It's up to...
I think he's already had his nat
Mistress.
20 tonight, though.
He has already had it. Though James had 2.
Oh, nearly a 17.
As you put the blade against your stomach and drive it through, first of all, you feel it scrape across something inside of you.
Is that the book?
Nope. It scrapes across something metallic. You feel it grind. It makes your entire body shiver. The blood runs down the blade as you kneel onto your hands and drips onto the floor. It starts to pool. You see a reflection in there. It's you. That's it.
I thought it was going to be like a Old Spice advert. Now you're on a horse.
Then I'll just say, so even you have forsaken me. And that's it.
When you pull the blade out, it's completely black.
And I will sink 15 lay on hands on myself, because that was a stupid idea.
Yeah, I was.
I'm full of them.
It is an idea, though, which is one less. One
most-
more than
Next time someone asks me what's the most unorthodox a player's ever tried to open the door, I'm going to say, well, I once had a player who knelt down and stabbed himself.
My usual method is cut my palm and ask mistress for like aid. I figure, I'm in a pinch. I'll just stab myself.
Well, when we have our usual F&A afterwards, I'll tell you something interesting about what just happened.
Okay, I should write that down in my notes. I have something metallic inside me.
Is it what you told me?
Yeah.
All privileges of being married to the DM.
Yeah.
He tested out to make sure I could keep a secret first.
Scout.
Hey, I told him, and you told me that weeks ago.
So what are you doing, guys?
Depends on the secret.
I'll tell you what, actually, we was going to play for like another 20 minutes or so, but you guys are obviously stuck and you need some time to think about what to do next.
Yes, we do.
So I think this will be a good point to end.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it would be. Because
When in doubt, go emo.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so we've had a lot of viewers this time. We were talking about it in the break. The viewer count has been much higher than usual, so thanks everybody.
And we've had a lot of chatting as well tonight.
Who's been contributing in the chat and sharing.
Yes, it's been really good.
You know, as a group, we love it when people are chatting in that group. You know, we've had some good comments.
For sure.
And we've been chatting with each other as well, which has been really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yes.
don't be shy to chat about our characters to us and stuff like that. Yeah.
Or in a less narcissistic, twist. It's just nice to have people sort of come together in a joined by a hobby that I think we all love, Dungeons and Dragons. So
Yeah.
welcome one and all, whether or not this is your first time watching, or if you're Patrick and have seen all of our episodes. Welcome to Dithering Fights. This is what we do.
I liked they were watching it on the 75-inch and they felt like they were here with us. I think that's been my favourite tonight.
Yeah,
that was good.
Cool.
Well, it lets us know that there are, you guys are enjoying it if you've taken the time to. Hang on, this is coming out of. Sorry, I've just completely bollocks that up. Yeah, we certainly hope you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you for sticking around. Yeah.
Tune in for more.
Next time.
Definitely.
Same time next week.
A takeaway next week to guess.
Oh, yeah, I see, we like a good competition. We normally do, like, a moment ago I mentioned, we normally do like a Q&A, which is where I give the players a chance to ask me questions about the session. I don't know how the other players feel, but seeing as we've finished a little early, we normally go for about 3 hours and so far we've only done 2.5. Do we want to keep rolling whilst we go through the Q&A?
Yeah.
I was going to say I'm going to have to drop out. I've got family downstairs I've been ignoring all night. So
That's alright.
thank you one and all.
You have plenty of time for your family.
I'll be back next week, hopefully with a few less computer issues. Certainly hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you then.
We are looking at doing a session during the week where it's just us lot chatting, aren't we?
Yeah, we're gonna start doing that. If there's any interest in it, I think we'll probably do one and see how we get on.
Ta-ra.
Bye.
Ta-ra, Connor.
Good night.
Right, so is there any questions on tonight's session?
Yes. What's the give with this door?
The door?
Yeah.
The one that you haven't opened yet?
Yeah, is it spellbound or?
I'm not going to give you the answer, but you literally had a look at it and went, that's locked. You've hardly tried anything. You guys have got a lot of arrows in your quiver, and you've used one of them and decided, that's impenetrable. So,
I haven't actually looked at it.
Yeah, so what I will say is just have a closer look.
When Lady Malor said that the friends were all dead,
Yes.
should I have incited that?
That's a good question. Well, first of all, what she said is your friends are dead. She didn't say all your friends.
No, just your friends are dead.
She said your friends are dead.
Which technically, 2 of them are our friends.
Yeah.
Just Mozu.
Yeah.
That was a bit of a struggle for me tonight because my alignment changed when I drew the deck of many things, and I was trying so hard tonight to stick to the new alignment.
You did really well.
You should have played Snap with her. You should have played Snap with her.
I don't think she was up for a game of cards.
I think she would have. I think it would have worked out quite funny.
When I said earlier the cogs are wearing is because I knew you were thinking about what would new Leanna do rather than old Leanna.
Yeah, that's it. I like to stick to character, so it was so hard, and especially with the rest of the group, like, we should just kill her, and then, like, Connor with Lost saying, you know, now my lady thinks I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, and it's like, I know, but we went through manual alignment, and her morals and things are that she will do whatever's necessary to keep her friends safe.
Yeah.
So giving her the cards and saying, right, fuck off now, was keeping them safe.
Yeah, but I wasn't there, so I wouldn't have even noticed.
No, you wouldn't know that.
And all I'm here for is to kill the witch, see her as a trophy, go back to my town, and show them that I'm capable of doing this, and there'll be more quests for me at like being harder.
It was hard, especially with Lost not being happy with Liana, because Liana and Lost have bonded quite a bit recently.
Yeah, they have.
And now she's pissed him off.
I think that's like me and fucking Skittles, isn't it? I keep calling him Skittles, but it's just his way, I reckon it is. It just calls him Skittles because
catching my notes.
He's a good friend. We drunk together and now he sees him as a good friend.
It's a shame that Connor had to drop off because
I mean, most of the questions to ask were probably from him.
Probably, yeah.
In respect of what's just happened, but that was kind of cool what he did. Like that was out of the box.
It was good. That's why I wanted to have a quick chat with him. But I will say, just for anyone that stuck around for this little chat at the end, so he knows. Like me and Connor have had lots of chats about his lady, which that's his god. So he is a paladin, and that's his patron god.
Or his mistress. He sometimes calls her as well, doesn't he?
So he doesn't have any memories, so he doesn't really know what she wants from him, but he's learning as he goes, the sort of things. And as he assumed there that he'd disappointed her, he's actually right, he did disappoint her. So right up until he did this massive self-inflicting wound, that was with disadvantage. That religious check was going to be with disadvantage, but instead he went for an advantage, would have been given, so, you know, cancelled out and became just a straight roll. And we've also hinted at a really major plot line there as well, so, you know, stick around for that.
That is going to be interesting.
It is.
Is the lady inside of it?
Maybe. What do you guys think you're going to do next session?
I'm wondering, is the witch going to return?
She's got what she wanted.
Has she?
That's what I'm thinking.
That's all she focused on.
Has she really? Because
I don't know. If she looks at the deck, she might realise there's a few missing.
What do you make of her not taking it out of your hand when you freely offered it and she didn't take it? What do you make of that?
That she had to be given it.
Then she knows that they are hers. If she took them, then that means, I reckon it'd be like something like. No, because then.
Well, I didn't have to attune to them or anything, so it's not to do with that.
No, because if we just took them from them person, then something would have happened to us if we didn't play the cards.
But you killed the person.
Yeah.
Oh, they've got to be given. They can't just be taken.
You think?
They were. I don't know. My thinking, for what little I know about this, we killed that other person, so they then didn't belong to anyone, and we took them. And then Liana and Jenna played a bit of Snap with them.
Yeah. Fools.
And then I've offered them out, and I did at first. I thought when I put them out on my hand, she'd just go thanks, and off she'd go. But I had to give her them.
You should have told her to take them.
So
Would that change?
I wonder if you have to give them.
There's a good chance that the outcome might have been different. Yeah.
So if instead of you putting them in hand, say you have to take them.
See, I never, when we picked up this deck of many things, I didn't do what a lot of people do, and I didn't go off and read about them. So all I know is the cards that we pulled. how many there was, that kind of thing, and the cards that me and Nigella pulled, that's all I know about them. So I don't know any background to them, so my thinking would be that she had to be given them so they didn't belong to me anymore.
Alright, okay. I mean, it's really not bad. That's not bad at all.
I'm intrigued as to the link with the the undead version of her, like what that meant to her on the outside. Like, was that her taking damage when she got hit by the arrow, or was that something else? Was that her like undead version, or like
Okay.
what kind of impact killing the undead version had on things? Like you said, Sarah, it made you feel like it was like normality now.
Yeah.
So does this mean that actually maybe the witch is not as powerful now we've killed the dead version of it, or the undead version of it, or
yeah, how did it feel? You know, when she changed to that woman, didn't she, back to herself, and it went back to normal.
Yeah.
So it just went back to normal, like things felt right again.
Things felt right again when you rolled for initiative.
When we killed the other one.
I mean, so was it our actions then? Now that part's passed over, you couldn't exactly tell me at the time. Was it our actions?
No. Yes and no. Okay, so when you pulled the deck that gave you all the experience, remember we talked afterwards in the F&A about it. We said that. Well, what I said was, you've been given experience, and experience is just a mechanic that we use for things that you've witnessed. So essentially what happened is you got an insight into what happens right up until your character hits level 10, which I just stuck a pin in it and said was a year later. So you basically, until we catch up to that time, you might have moments like that, where in that moment when you pulled the card, that's what the timeline looks like. And at any point when you alter that timeline, which is, it's essentially, it was just what I predicted you guys would do.
Right.
And in this instance, I predicted that you would, whether willingly or not, return the cards to her or give her the cards. When that didn't happen, and she was there whether you liked it or not, that's when the timeline started to change. So it wouldn't have made a difference to the amount of experience that you gained, but like I said, to that moment when in Star Trek when Guinan realizes that the world, the universe
it's not right.
has changed, but she doesn't know how. She just knows that it has. You experience something very similar.
I'm still intrigued because I pulled 4 cards, didn't I? And there was one card where it was just that voice. That still intrigues me.
Yeah. Patrick asks, was the witch creating a false reality? It wasn't so much to do with what the witch was creating. It was just if you think of the timeline being disrupted. So the way that events would happen, that I'd predicted basically, was changing slightly. So it wasn't just on the witch. The up and down of it was that her intention in that moment when she was the undead lady and not the witch, was to monitor you guys and to decide whether or not she wanted to forcibly take the cards. And she decided that she didn't want to do that. That these guys looks like that might be more effort than it's worth, and maybe there's another way around this.
Was that because every time we saw her, we tried attacking her?
I'm not going to tell you exactly why.
Did we?
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you exactly why, because depending on what you guys decide to do next, you might come up against her again.
Ooh.
So,
I hope so. The trophy will be on my wall.
I really enjoyed that session, but it was really hard going against the rest of the group.
Yeah, it's heavy. It's heavy.
No, normally my
my-
character's the one that says, "Shall we do this?" when everyone doesn't know what to do, and we all go with the flow. And then tonight I was like, "No."
In disarray.
The reason why my character was confused is because he doesn't really know the people that you're talking about, like your other friends.
Yeah,
So
same here.
he does have a level of self-interest, probably over more so than maybe your lost, or even your character, Dave, because in the end of the day, your character is a witch killer, right? Like you are out there to do that. That is your primary objective.
So he's out there to like mainly like to show like the clan of his tribe that like Goliaths can still do all of this.
Yeah.
Like they are out there and this is what they do. They send us out to like slay the evil.
Well, they used to, didn't they? But
Yeah.
they don't now. So.
No.
So yeah, there's this whole Goliath subplot that was written. It was actually written for a campaign that I abandoned. It was political and probably boring. Where the Goliath changed from who they used to be, these honourable warriors, to who they are now, which is there's a lot of infighting and they don't really care about the outside world. And Dave's character represents a group within the Goliath community that want to see a return to the old ways. But in his particular instance, yeah, he's gone out to kill this witch because that's the sort of thing the Goliath would have done centuries ago.
And like you said, him bringing the witch back would hopefully like sort of like trigger that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's kind of to prove himself as a warrior, but also, he might be able to rekindle that honourable,
pretty much
honourable community sense, I suppose.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens with that. There's still plenty left in that.
Oh, aye.
Yeah. But yeah, good session.
Yes, it was.
Once again, thanks everyone for joining us. We normally run some credits at the end, but I haven't updated them for months. And it's
we keep picking at the
still says like Mozu and
Nigena.
Connor's got the wrong tag name.
Connor's got the wrong tag name. Says that's not me. I'm not.
That's not
CNG,
right.
It's just CG.
Tells us every week it's not right.
I've told him
anyway because he'll watch it and he'll be like,
yeah, because Connor always watches these back.
Yeah.
I don't, which means you lot probably pick up on the inconsistencies that I don't, because there will be inconsistencies. I'm only human. But yeah, so we appreciate the comments and the likes and the follows.
Yeah, definitely your feedback is always welcome for what we need to thingy up on, like scrape up on. Yeah,
it's been great
pretty
seeing
much.
so many comments and people chatting and things tonight.
Yeah. So let's not drag out the goodbyes any further.